yogis, non-yogis, and potentially soon to be yogis. Hope you're doing okay. It's Catherine here at Meta Mind Muse. Now, today I've got a breathing exercise class for you, which is designed to reduce and relieve the symptoms of stress, anxiety, and basically not feeling very grounded and present and centered in the moment. So if you're not feeling relaxed, you're not feeling calm, you're not quite feeling like yourself, maybe you've got a big long to-do list, not very much time, I can relate. Or maybe, you just don't feel like you're meeting society's expectations. And you know what? You're not alone. I don't think any of us can. Society expects a lot of us. We expect a lot of ourselves. Other people do. And the only thing that we can really do, rather than chasing, being the perfect individual, rather than try to strive for that, because you'll never get it. Everybody's definition of perfect is completely different. So you'll never quite please everybody anyway, even if you do try to go for that. The only thing that we can do is to control how we feel to other people's reactions or to society's expectations or whatever it is that's bringing stress and anxiety into your life. We can make changes in our lives and maybe make more healthy decisions. Of course, you don't need to be told that. But one of the main things that we can do in terms of self-care for not just the body, but also for the mind and the emotions too, is to really take things down a notch and to elongate the breathing. So to practice breath work or breath control or pranayama, and really to calm the nervous system down in that way. So the benefits of breath work are numerous. There is a video on this channel if you need to have a look at that, and I would highly recommend it actually. If you don't know too much about how breathing exercises work in a scientific sense on the body, then check that one out, because it's always good to know why you're doing certain things, because otherwise you can't stay motivated, can you? You don't know what the point of it is. So the point of today's breathing exercise, abdominal breathing, is what we're going to do today. So the idea is to make the breath a little bit deeper, a little bit longer, a little bit slower, a little bit more controlled. So we are effectively taking control, conscious control, of an unconscious automatic breathing process, yeah? So what we're going to do is we are going to breathe deeply down into the belly, allowing it to expand, and then as we breathe out, we allow the belly to travel in. Now, I will explain this a little bit more in depth shortly, but a good rule of thumb to remember with anxiety is to just allow it to happen naturally, never force anything, but to allow your exhale to become longer than your inhale, because what that then does is it kicks in your parasympathetic nervous system, which is your rest and digest response. So it's the opposite of fight or flight and the feelings of hyper stress and heart palpitations. It's the opposite of that. It's where you're feeling nice and calm, relaxed, clear-headed. So that's the idea, that's what we want to bring in today. Now, during the practice, if you find that your mind wanders, just to let you know, you're not unique in that, you're not alone. Everybody's mind wanders. It will always happen, no matter how long you've been doing breathing exercises for, trust me. Even the most seasoned yogis still have thoughts pop into their mind and feelings too, because we don't want to get rid of them. They serve a really good purpose. But what we want to do with the practice of breathing exercises is to lessen the time that we are consumed by those thoughts and emotions. So rather than feeling like you're in the thick of it, we actually kind of detach away from it to some degree. So it'll all become clear as time goes on. If this is your first time practicing breathing exercises or or yoga, there's a lot to explain, so don't worry about it if it doesn't go in to your mind. You know, if you've got lots of stuff in there, then there's only so much that you can fit in, so don't worry about it. The best rule of thumb to remember is to feel your belly expanding as you breathe in, and then to feel it relax as you breathe out. So that's how we work the abdominal breathing. We'll do it together in a few minutes, or a few seconds hopefully. I'm trying to keep this short and sweet, but I do want you to know what we're doing and why we're doing it. So abdominal breathing, when we breathe down into the bottom of the lungs to get a full inhale, so getting a full inflation of your lungs basically, rather than just shallow chest breathing, which tends to happen when you're feeling anxious. We want to expand the lungs and to increase lung capacity and efficiency. And to do that, we exercise the diaphragm, which is a thin sheet of muscle that separates your chest cavity from your abdominal cavity. And what happens when you breathe in, your lungs inflate, that thin sheet of muscle goes down into your belly region and your abdominal contents push out. And then as you breathe in, your lungs deflate, that thin sheet of muscle goes upwards in towards the chest as your belly contents draw in. Now, before we begin, I'd just like to say you don't have to do this seated, so drop all expectations and stereotypes related to yoga and breathwork and meditation. You don't have to sit cross-legged, and you definitely don't have to sit in the lotus position. You know, that one where you're basically hiking yourself up into potentially unnatural looking positions like this, yeah? You don't have to do that. You can even lie down. You can sit in a chair, you can have a backrest and arm support if you want to. You can lie down, have your knees bent, whatever you want to do. You can have a pillow beneath your lower back, or a cushion beneath your neck. You can use a blanket if you want to. So you do you with this, and let's begin the practice. So I'm actually going to lie down for this one. And the reason I'm doing it this way is for the benefit of beginners especially, but also for seasoned yogis, people who've been doing yoga for years and who maybe think too much about what other people think, and they've got it into their heads that they always need to be in certain positions to practice breathing exercises and meditation. That's just not the case. It's really not. You can get all of the same benefits, if not more, from doing it lying down or in other positions. So you do you. I'm lying down in what's called corpse pose or shavasana, with my legs outstretched wide, feet flopping out to the side, arms nice and wide, palms face up to the ceiling so that you've got external rotation in your shoulders like this, and then you've got a nice open chest so that you can get more oxygen in. So I'd like you to just rest here for a few moments. Like I say, you can bend your knees if that feels better on the lower back. And I'd like you to just close your eyes for a moment. Or you can actually keep them closed throughout the duration of the practice. So no need to look at the video if you don't want to. So I'd like you to feel your body resting on the mat first of all. Notice with every exhale you take, you can feel the weight of your body just relaxing into the mat, or the floor, or the sofa, the bed, wherever you are. You can feel it relax a little bit more, as if you're sinking down into the ground. Every time you breathe in, you're going to feel a sense of expansion, stretching. As you breathe out, everything relaxes. Again, close the eyes if you haven't already. And I'd like you to just notice your natural breathing for now. Notice as you take an inhale, feel the air travel through both nostrils, down your throat and into the bottom of your lungs. As you breathe out, notice how your breath travels the opposite direction, moves from the bottom up to the top and out through both nostrils. And then I'd like you to take a nice long breath in and allow your belly to expand outwards. As you breathe out, allow your belly to draw inwards towards your spine. You're not forcibly bringing it inwards, you're just allowing it to relax. Breathing into the belly, allowing it to expand. Breathe out from the belly, allow it to relax. Breathing into the bottom of the lungs, nice and slow and controlled. And a long exhale out. Allow everything to relax. Inhale into the belly. Feel that stretch. And as you exhale, feel the relaxation. Belly drawing towards the ground. Inhale in. And a long exhale. And I'd like you to continue in this way now. Allowing your belly to just simply rise and fall. You may notice your chest rising at the same time. That's normal, that's natural. But the focus is more on the belly, more on filling the bottom of the lungs and of expelling all of the air out of the lungs as we exhale. Breathing in, maybe you imagine breathing in cleansing, healing energy. Oxygen, the good stuff that you need. And as you breathe out, breathing out any toxicity, tension, stagnation, anything that you don't need. If you find that your mind starts to wander, or you're thinking about the next part of the practice, it's totally natural. Do not beat yourself up. Just notice the thoughts, notice the emotions, feel them, and then bring the focus back to the breath. Breathing into the belly, feeling the expansion. And as you breathe out, feeling a deep sense of relaxation. Making the exhale nice and long and slow and controlled. Long, deep inhales in as well. Again, anytime your mind starts to wander, just bring it back to the breath. Okay, now I'd like you to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Bring your attention back into the room now, using all 5 senses. What can you feel beneath your body? Points of contact with the earth. What can you see behind your eyelids? Any colours, shapes, patterns? And what can you hear? Sounds up close, in the distance. Any smells or tastes? And then when you're ready, I'd like you to gently open the eyes if they were closed. And then roll over to one side, nice and slow. Take your time. Catch your bearings. And then push yourself up back into a seated position. Okay, so that was abdominal breathing. So that is a very widely used breathing exercise for all of your yoga movements, yoga asana. also for meditation as well. So if you're not aware, yoga, breathing exercises and meditation generally work hand in hand. They really go together. So yoga movement, you're always using breathing exercises, doing your movements in time with deep breathing. With breathing exercises, you usually do a couple of gentle stretches beforehand to open up the chest and the shoulders and the neck, and to correct any postural bad habits as well. So, like I say, if ever you want to do that seated, you can do. You don't have to do it lying down. If you do it seated, just be mindful of your posture. You know, a nice long spine. So think about lifting the chest up rather than allowing your chest to sink in and your shoulders and your neck to hunch forward. You're just simply zipping it up, bringing the shoulders slightly down and back. As you can see, you get more oxygen in. But that's super effective lying down as well. So hopefully you're feeling suitably rested now. And this can be really good for getting a good night's sleep as well. So anytime that you find that you've got insomnia, or you just cannot sleep and counting sheep just isn't cutting it, then lie yourself down. You probably would be anyway, and do some either mindful breathing, like I say, there is a video on this channel, or do the abdominal breathing that we've just done. Now, next up, we are going to do yogic breathing. That'll be a little bit further down the line, just in terms of schedule, but do keep your eyes peeled for that one. And we're also going to do a mindful meditation this week, so keep your eyes peeled for that. So my name is Catherine. This is Meta Mind Muse. So please do subscribe if you've found value from the channel. I'd love to have you here, and for more people to see the videos that do need to see them, and every interaction does help with that, because of the way that the algorithm works on YouTube and Facebook and all that techie stuff that I'm not that great with. So again, thank you very much for being here. Hopefully you have a nice rest of your day. I don't know what time it is there, wherever you are, whoever I'm talking to, it was nice to meet you virtually. So take care of yourselves, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.